Chapter 8 Birds. We will learn about body of birds, feathers of birds, how does a bird fly, flightless birds, beaks of birds, claws of birds, nests of birds, care of the young birds, some endangered birds of India. Warm-up story. Minnie. Mom, look at the nest of the bird. Why do birds build nests? Mother. Birds build nests to raise their babies. Nests are their home. Body of birds. Birds are flying animals. Birds are found everywhere all over the world. Sparrow, crow, pigeon and parrot are some common birds we see flying around. They have streamlined body which helps them to fly. They have a pointed head, 2 eyes, a beak, tail, wings and legs. Every body part of the bird has a special function to perform. Eye, beak, breast, leg, foot, head, wing, feather, tail. Knowledge hunter. A bird cleans its feathers with its beak. This is called preening. Migratory birds fly from one pole to another. Feathers of birds. Birds are covered with feathers. Feathers help them fly and keep them warm. Feathers give birds shape and size. Feathers are of different color and shapes. They are light and strong. Some birds like peacock, kingfisher and macaw have bright feathers. Crows have black shiny feathers. All the feathers are not of the same type. Birds have 4 types of feathers. These are down feathers, body feathers, flight feathers, and tail feathers. In birds, down feathers are found just next to the skin. Down feathers are soft and fluffy. They help birds to remain warm. In birds, body feathers cover the entire body. Body feathers give shape to the bird. In birds, flight feathers are found on the wings. Flight feathers help a bird fly. In birds, tail feathers are on tails. Tail feathers are stiff and strong. They help the bird change the direction while flying. How does a bird fly? The most important feature of a bird is that it can fly in the sky. The shape, structure, and size of a bird allows it to fly in the air. It has a streamlined body, pot-shaped, that can cut through the air easily. Its wings and feathers move up and down. It has light and hollow bones which reduce its body weight. A bird perches on a tree, jumps forward and flaps its wings many times before it starts flying. This movement of the wings is called flapping. Flapping the wings helps birds move higher in the air. Different birds can achieve different heights. Eagles, vulture, kite, etc. can fly very high in the sky. Once the bird reaches the desired height, it spreads its wings to fly. This is called gliding. The bird does not flap its wings as often while gliding. It uses its feet as a brake. Migrating birds fly in some definite shape or formation that helps them fly faster and with ease. Flightless birds. All birds are not flying creatures. There are some birds which cannot fly. The birds which are very big in size and heavy in weight cannot fly. They have wings and strong feet but cannot fly at all. Such birds are called flightless birds. Ostrich, emu, kiwi, and penguin cannot fly. Ostrich, emu, and kiwi can run very fast. Penguin can swim in water, including underwater. Beak of birds. The beak is the mouth of the bird. A beak is a hard, horny structure on the bird's face. Their beak is used for picking up food, preening the feathers, picking up materials for building nests, and protecting themselves from enemies. Birds have no teeth. Different birds have different kinds of beaks. The type of beak depends on the feeding habit of the bird. Short and hard beak. Birds like sparrows, pigeons, peacocks, etc. eat seeds and grains. They have short, hard, and horny beaks for cracking seeds and grains. Strong, sharp, and hooked beak. Birds like owls, eagles, kites, hawks, and vultures have strong, sharp, and hooked beaks. It helps them tear the flesh of animals. These are carnivorous birds. Curved beak. Birds like parrots, hornbills, and crossbills have a strong and curved beak. It helps them crack hard fruits and nuts. Long and cylinder beak. Hoopoe birds have a long and cylinder beak. The beak helps the bird pull out insects from holes in the ground. Birds like kingfishers, herons, and cranes catch fish and eat them. They have long beaks to catch fish. Strong and chisel-shaped beak. A woodpecker has a strong, chisel-shaped beak. It helps the bird drill holes in trees to take out insects. Broad and flat beak. Ducks and swans have broad and flat beaks. There are small holes on the sides of its beak. Ducks take in muddy water with insects, worms, and plants. The mud and water flows out through the small holes and leaves insects, plants, and worms inside its beak. Soft and broad beak. Swallows have soft and broad beak. Their mouth and tongue are very sticky. Swallows move round and round in the air, keeping their beaks open. Small flying insects get stuck in their mouth. Long, slim, and pointed beak. A hummingbird has long, slim, and pointed beak. Such beak helps them suck nectar of flowers. Claws of birds. All birds have two legs. They use their legs to hop, walk, or swim. They have claws at the end of their feet. These are sharp and pointed and help the bird to perch, catch the prey, and also hold the food. The claws of bird tell us about their food habits. Different birds have different kinds of feet and claws. Perching birds. Perching birds like sparrow, crow, and pigeon have 3 toes in front and 1 toe at back. This helps them perch, means to hold the branch of the tree while sitting and even while sleeping. Scratching birds. Hen and peacock are called scratching birds. They have 3 long toes in front and 1 small at the back. They have sharp claws which help them scratch the soil to find buried insects and seeds. Praying birds. Carnivorous birds or praying birds like eagle, kite, and hawk have 3 toes in the front and 1 toe at the back. The claws are very sharp and strong. These are called talons. Talons help these birds in catching and holding their prey firmly. Swimming birds. Penguins, ducks, and geese can swim in water. They have webbed feet which help them swim. The front 3 toes are joined by skin, which help them push water back while swimming. The claws function like paddles. Wading birds. Wading birds, like crane and heron, have long legs and spread toes. Their claws help them walk in muddy ponds, rivers, and shores without sinking. This movement is called wading. Climbing birds. Climbing birds like woodpecker and parakeet have 2 toes pointed upwards and 2 toes pointing downwards. Their claws help them climb and grip the tree trunk firmly. Running birds. An ostrich is a running bird. It has very long and strong legs for running. An ostrich has only 2 toes, which are heavy and cushion-like. Its toes do not sink into the sand when it runs fast. Nests of birds. A nest is the home of a bird. Birds make nests for laying eggs and raise their young ones. Nests keep the eggs and the birds safe. Birds make nests using different materials like grass, leaves, twigs, straws, feathers, etc. They make their nests on trees, on terraces of buildings, on open grounds, in rocks, and by the waterside. Woodpecker. A woodpecker makes a deep hole inside the trunk of a tree using its strong, sharp beak. It uses this hole as a nest and lines it with fine strips of wood. Bulbul. A bulbul makes its nest in bushes. The nest is shaped like a deep cup. The cup-shaped nest protects the eggs and the baby birds and keeps them from falling out. Tailor bird. As the name suggests, a tailor bird sews leaves together with its sharp beak to make nest. The bird stitches the leaves together using straw and threads and fill it with wool and grass. Weaver bird. As the name suggests, a weaver bird weaves its nest out of grass, fine strips of palm or banana leaves. The nest hangs down from the branch of a tree. An opening is left at the lower end for the parent bird to enter. The nest of the weaver bird is very attractive and very different from other birds. Owl. An owl makes its nest in the hollow of a tree or a hollow space in the wall. It may also use an old building for this purpose. Penguin. Penguins live in the South Pole where there is neither vegetation nor human habitation. A penguin makes its nest on the ground with stones and pebbles as these are the only material available in their habitation. Penguins fight for suitable pebbles. They even steal pebbles from other penguins. Care of the young birds. Birds lay their eggs in nests. They sit on the eggs to keep them warm till the young ones are hatched. They feed their young ones. They look after their young ones by feeding them and protecting them. As the baby birds are hatched, they do not have feathers and their eyes are also closed. So, to keep the chicks warm, one of the parent warms the babies by covering them with its wings. In order to feed the baby birds, the mother bird first makes the food soft and then pushes it into the baby's mouth slowly. Once the baby birds get their feathers and are strong enough, the father and mother birds teach them how to fly and find food for themselves. We should not touch or disturb the chicks in a nest. Birds do not like it. We should watch the birds quietly from a distance. Some endangered birds of India. The birds whose population has declined to almost extinction because of deforestation, hunting, etc. are known as endangered birds. Some endangered birds of India include the great Indian bustard, forest owlet, spoon-billed sandpiper, the Bengal florican, and the white-bellied heron. Due to our carelessness and changes in nature, many birds are on the verge of extinction. However, it is our responsibility to save these birds and give them their space to live. If pollution, hunting and poaching can be controlled by us, there can be a significant increase in their population. Keywords: hollow, with a hole or empty space inside. Pebble, a smooth round stone that is found in a near water. Habitation, living in a place. I should remember. A bird has wings, feathers, beak, feet, claws, and tail. Different birds have different types of beaks. It is based on their food habits. Different birds have different types of feet and claws. It is based on their food habits. Birds have 4 types of feathers: body feathers, down feathers, flight feathers, and tail feathers. Birds make nests for laying eggs and to raise their babies. The body of a bird is streamlined. It helps them fly.